Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's breakout session on Diagnostics and Usage Data Program. My name is Sundar. I'm a principal developer in BricsCAD. I will be presenting the first half of the program, and later on, Elise, my colleague, will be briefing on the second half of the program in general. So when we started developing BricsCAD V22, we had grand ambitions for machine learning in general. We wanted to enhance existing machine learning features. Then we wanted to help you in your design process using machine learning, also prioritize our development process within using machine learning. We quickly realized that it is not possible to achieve our ambitions without your assistance. Therefore, in BricsCAD version 22, we are introducing Diagnostics and Usage Data Program, where we give you the opportunity to influence how machine learning features work within BricsCAD, help you within your design process, and also help us prioritize on which features have to be developed in the future. So what do we do in this program, and what do we ask to share from you? So within the program, we ask you to share 3 types of data, which are profile data, application data, and geometric data. Profile data encompasses information on the operating system you use and the workspaces you typically use on a day-to-day basis. Application data refers to the commands which you use on a day-to-day basis. And geometric information is basically the information needed for a machine learning algorithm to automate all your design process. And within this program, we give you the choice to share us all of these data sets or one of these data so that we can help you influence these features in a much more effective fashion. But if you say that, okay, I do not want to share any of these data, the choice is up to you. So the data which you share with us is going to be stored in a pseudonymized fashion. So what is pseudonymized fashion? So let's say Elise over here decides to share her data with us. What we do with her identity is that we link her identity to a random identifier, in this case R2D2. And her identity is stored in a secured location which none of us have access to. And the remaining data set, like profile data, application data, and geometric data, is stored in an independent data set, database where machine learning is applied to. And we still maintain the link towards you and a random identifier in a secured location, because in the future, if you decide to leave the program, we will be able to delete your data if requested. And also, we will be able to send personalized machine learning models to your systems automatically if we have this link maintained. So now let's look at how we will enhance machine learning features based on your data. Before we go into how we enhance, let us briefly introduce the philosophy of machine learning within BricsCAD. So within the creative design process, we found that there's 20% of the time you have creative design process, and 80% of your time you have repetitive tasks like dimensioning, adding metadata to the drawing, and so forth. And within BricsCAD, what we want to do is reduce the time you spend on repetitive tasks like dimensioning and so forth. So we use machine learning to learn these tasks so that the machine learning models can automate these processes, allowing you to spend more time on your creative design process. So today, the features which are powered by machine learning are BIM Automatch, BIMify, Command Assist, and Quad Suggestions. And the role of your data is that these models are trained on standard design practices which we've seen within the domain. And if you decide to share the data, your data with us, we will be able to learn, or the machine learning model will be able to learn customized design elements or design practices which you follow on a day-to-day basis, and the machine learning model will be able to serve you in a much more efficient fashion. So within BricsCAD, we have 2 different strategies for machine learning. One is the global machine learning strategy, and the second one is the personalized machine learning strategy. Within the global machine learning strategy, what we do is try to learn from as many design as possible, so that when your design comes for automation for a machine learning model, it knows general heuristics from different design elements. The personalized design machine learning model is slightly different. What the machine learning algorithm does is looks at your data to learn your customized design practices and tries to automate your design elements as such. By combining a global and personal approach, what we are able to do is enhance the performance of these machine learning models even further than we can do today. It has to be noted that all the machine learning calculations we do today are on device, which means that you do not need any internet connection to use any machine learning features. And in the future, what we plan to do is send regular updates to the personalized model so that the personal machine learning model is always in sync with your design practices and so forth, which allows us to automate even further in the future. So now I give the stage to Elise, my colleague, who will talk about workflow assistance and how we plan to prioritize the development in the future.
Thank you, Sundar. So Sundar has talked about how we can use your data to improve our machine learning features. For the second part of the presentation, I'm going to talk about how we can use your data for workflow assistance and also how we plan to use it to prioritize our development. For V22, we have developed a beta feature, which is called Command Assist. This feature currently provides you with some extra personal command suggestions, which are added on top of the already existing alphabetic ones. This way, you would have to type less characters to get the command that you want. This feature is currently only available for users who have opted into our usage data program. But if you were not part of the program past year, just opt in now and start using BricsCAD, and you will get notified when this feature is available for you and when we can provide you with an accurate personal model. Your personal model will also get regular updates, so the more that you use BricsCAD, the better it will become. Please note that this is still a beta feature, so we would like to expand this in the future by give the user some more insights. For example, by recommending similar commands that you already use. So that way, we would speed up your design workflow. The last ambition that we have with your data is to prioritize our development. So by sending us your data, we know which commands you use and also how you use them, and that allows us to make data-driven decisions. For example, move and copy are commands that are used a lot. I don't think that's a big surprise. So that is why we invested development time in creating features like copy guided, move guided. Also, the command assist feature that you saw earlier, that was created because we saw that the command line is still the most popular way to execute commands. So in general, we want to open the door to let you become a stakeholder and let you steer the development. So by opting in, you are helping to improve the general features of BricsCAD, but also the features that are based on your personal data. You are free to choose which data you want to send, and you can opt out anytime you want. So thank you for your attention, and I hope that we have made you enthusiastic to join our data program. Thank you.